Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon White 2. So in the last part we explored everywhere that we could possibly go in Chargestone Cave, and we officially started really going through a Chargestone Cave. Okay, now I guess what I should say at this point is that Now, when it comes to the other floors when it comes to the other sections of Chargestone Cave, yeah, they're all going to have the exact same Pokemon lineup. So, but as I said before, previously. Now, if you want to have yourself a more easier time trying to get a, trying to get a Dynamo, then head to the lowest point. Yeah, now, which is what I am gonna try to do, but don't expect that I am gonna be able to find it. Yeah, since it's probably still not gonna be guaranteed. But anyways, everyone, now as you just saw back there, now we got, now in Chargestone Cave, we still got the Nugget Brothers, which will, of course, will give you a Nugget, but I believe last time you didn't not get a big nugget, but this time they actually do give you one. So yeah, that is certainly something. And as you also saw, if you talk to that woman, woman up there, yeah, then she'll give you your next Fun Fest mission. Which, as I said previously, I'm not gonna bother going through any of those. Oh, hey, Ampharos! Hey, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, now this isn't okay, everyone. Now this is indeed our very first time encountering Ampharos in Gen 5. Alright, now to go over its sprite. Okay, now as you can probably tell, Ampharos has got himself a brand new sprite, and that is for his animation. Now he really does like to bend over a lot, and when it comes to the end of his animation, really. Oh my god, you just had to... Oh my god, Ampharos, you just had to get a freaking crit on my Quackrock. Really? Oh, jeez. But anyways, everyone, now as I was saying, now as for Ampharos' animation, now Ampharos really does like to bend over a lot when it is like constantly moving around. Then when it comes to the ending of its animation, yeah, it's really just when it comes to the ending of its animation, yeah, Ampharos really does like to bend over. Ampharos will likely just like to utilize its arms. He will just like moves his arms a little bit. Yeah. Okay, everyone, now since we just encountered Ampharos, now it's time for me to go over the Pokemon enemy appearances of Ampharos. Okay, everyone, now, if you have seen the anime for any series, you will see one Ampharos somewhere, except for one series, and that for one series, it just so happens to be the Alola series. Yeah, the Alola series is where you will not find Ampharos anywhere. For those of you who really like Ampharos, just to watch the other series, just to watch like any series. That is not the all of the series. Yeah. But again, oh my god, I still can't believe that freaking Ampharos just to, oh my god, I still can't believe that Ampharos just so I'm getting credit my Crocorock, man. Jeez. Okay. Now as for that Carbos that I just picked up, I'm gonna give it to my Duon. Yeah, since out of our team members, he was definitely the slowest. Yeah. Okay. Now we're just gonna go through back here once more. Okay, now we also have a trainer right here. And as you can see up there, now after you get past this trainer, then you'll be able to find yourselves a doctor. So if you want to fully heal up your Pokemon, all you have to do is go there. And hello Minchino again. Alright, Crobat, let's go again. And there we go, Minchino is out of there. And you just happen to have an Excadrill. Alright. That is definitely nothing that my dual want can definitely handle. Yeah. And especially now that my dual want has learned Surf. So I'm thinking with the fact that he now has Surf, I'm pretty sure that this Excadrill is gonna go down in a flash. Oh, he doesn't! Damn it! Oh man, he was so close. Man, that was so close, man. Man, that Surf could have instantly killed him, but he didn't. Damn it. Hopefully when he does evolve, then that Surf will become even more stronger then. So yeah. And just like with that last Ranger, she also gives us a Chesterberry. When blows into caves, when you're close to an entrance or exit, yeah, I guess that's true. But anyways, now we got an iron. Alright, now let's see which one of our team members just so happens to need it. Okay, so the iron I'm gonna be giving it to is actually going to be my Crocorock. Despite my Growlithe still hasn't evolved yet. Yeah, my Crocorock, my Crocorock has less defense than Growlithe. So yeah, that is definitely something, huh? Well, I guess. Well, actually, I don't know if it's. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if it's because Growlithe is currently holding on to the Eviolite right now. So I'm not sure if that affects how its defense works. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Yeah, honestly, I do not fully recall. And of course, since you are obviously a doctor, of course you would have a healing potion with you too. Yeah. That is definitely to be expected. And my Crobat was so close again. And my Crobat was so close to getting our next level up. Damn. Yeah, so goddamn close. All right, fully heal me up, bitch. To make people healthy, doctors go where they are needed. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Oh hey, here we go, that was a lovely water gem. And hello, scientist girl. Oh, hello! Now as you... Oh, whoops. Yeah, the text is... yeah, apparently the freaking text box is blocking her. Yeah, as you may have saw. Yeah, now we have... Yeah, now this is where... now this is where, Bianca went to. After she and that worker moved them from that to be a blockage, moved from a blockage. Now I'll go talk to her, but not until I'll go talk to her, but probably not until after I'm done exploring around the lowest portion of the cave first. Yeah. But anyways, there we go. Finally. Yeah, now my club is at level 34. And apparently she has got a wrong she has got her own Golbat. Now, yeah, I would have kept my own Golbat. Yeah, I probably could have kept my own Crobat in there. But obviously, since my Crobat has now reached level 34, yeah, my Pokemon team can definitely utilize more experience now. So, and also with my Magnezone here, I can now show off the combo that is the power of Thunder Wave and Electabuzz. And instantly defeated. Yeah. Now for those of you that don't know, Electro Ball gets stronger if the opponent just so happens to be paralyzed. So yeah, that is definitely a very unique combo right there. Yeah. Anyways, now you. Hey, you're Revive. Alright. And you... Oh, hey, you're Ground Gem. Alright, I guess I could definitely make do with that. Okay, now let's see what we got here this time. Oh, now we got a Roxa. Now we got a guitarist down here this time around. Yeah, that is definitely something that we did not see previously. Yeah, but anyways, Beverly, and you got a Vase, Strikeout. Alright, no big. Hopefully my Crocodile can take out this like an electric type. Unlike what we went through with that freaking Ampharos. There we go, much better. There you go, much better. Yeah, there you go. That is definitely a much more better result of the, a much more better result than what we freaking went through with Ampharos. But anyways, yeah, you push that there. Now we get this item, which just so happens to be in Skip Up. Alright, now to Shabby, I suppose so. Now we go all the way up here, and we get ourselves a Thunderstone. Now for those of you who want to evolve a certain Pokemon that can evolve with a Thunderstone, well, you can now do so. Well, actually, you can also, like, say, for example, if you want to evolve your Electric into Electros, or if you want to evolve your Eevee into Jolteon. And there we go. Okay, hopefully with this one. There you go. Yeah, now there's definitely a much more better result than what we actually went through with that Excadrill. But now we got ourselves on. Alright, now we're just about to encounter Electabuzz! Yep, now this right here is definitely the very first time that we've seen that we have seen a whole Electabuzz in Gen 5. Now, as you can see as well, Electabuzz has got stuff. Now, Electabuzz indeed actually gets a a new sprite for this generation. And as for his for animation, Electabuzz really likes to move around his arms a lot. Yeah, as you can probably tell that Electabuzz is very energetic, but probably not as probably not as energetic as Electivires. Yeah. Now, if we just so happen to encounter Electivire, you will definitely will see what I mean by that. But anyways, now we have you. My free beloved Pokemon will make their debut in a perfect weaving triangle. And what she means by a weaving triangle, of course it means, which of course means we're now gonna get ourselves into a rotation battle. And the three Pokemon she has is a Stoutland, a Crocodile, and a Ferocity. Alright, now, I was actually thinking that she would send down her Ferocity in front instead of her Stoutland. But it definitely makes the most sense for her to utilize either her Crocodile or Stoutland out of front first. Yeah, just in case if either one just so happens to have Intimidate. Which as you just saw from that Stoutland. But innocent of one, now since we just encountered free Electabuzz, now it's time for me to go over Electabuzz's anime appearances. Now during the Kanto and Johto series, Electabuzz didn't show up too often. But you do get to see it. When it did, it would usually get some major screen time. And then when it comes to the Hoenn anime, Electabuzz but however, when it comes to the Hoenn anime, Now I believe Electabuzz only got one appearance, and that was during the Hoenn League. When Morrison's when Morrison's Beldum faced off against Electabuzz. And it was also during that battle when his Beldum evolved into Batang. But anyways, then as for the Sinnoh anime, Electabuzz, during the Sinnoh anime, Electabuzz definitely got a lot of. Now Electabuzz probably got the. Electabuzz received the most screen time during the Sinnoh anime because of a certain character in that series who utilized one. For those of you who have seen the Sinnoh anime, definitely know what I am talking about. Okay, well now, then Electabuzz didn't show up once within the Shiunova and the Kalos series. While it did get to make a few appearances within the Lola series, but however it was only like a background. But however, it was only like a background for appearances. So yeah. And then as for then as for journeys, now I believe Electabuzz only showed up free. Now I believe like Electabuzz only showed up 3 times during the entirety of journeys. One of which was the one that Ash faced off against him for the world coronation series. So yeah, you will see like Electabuzz and Journeys in there. Yeah. But anyways, and then as for like Horizons, yeah, then as for like Horizons, yeah, Electabuzz has had to show up once. Yeah, so essentially, yeah, while Electabuzz does get a lot of major screen time, but however, it is only when it does show up. Yeah. But anyways, and with that, I tried to find a Tynamo, but however, I am not that lucky this time around. Oh well. What are you gonna do? But anyways, with that said, I feel like, yeah, that should be all I'm gonna do this one. And so, we shall continue on for the next one. And so to then, I'll see you guys next time.